Skis themselves date back as far as 5000 BC in Russia. However, skis themselves do not define free skiing as a culture. The true start of free skiing culture was when Norwegian military officer Olav Ray decided to use the skis strapped to his feet not for military purposes, but for his own pleasure. He was able to think outside the box and was the first known ski jumper. Free skiing exploded from there, with many resorts opening in the 19th and 20th centuries. For some people, this new activity was just a recreation that they would only do a few times a year. But for others, skiing started to gather a set of shared beliefs, norms, and values. Free skiing became a way of life. A free skier is someone who lives and breathes in the mountains, is creative, and has a desire for spatial freedom. Free skiers typically live in a mountain community for the majority of the winter and share the value of spatial freedom. They get to escape the crowded city living and thrive in a vast field of snow. Additionally, unlike a ski racer or a recreational skier, a free skier does not abide by the traditional rules of skiing. One of the norms of a free skier is to stray away from the set runs created by the resort and create their own path. This value would be defined as creativity. Due to the creativity and freedom they attain, the culture is constantly evolving by innovating new ways of skiing. Ski culture has started to become commoditized. As the culture progressed, people wanted to know who was the greatest, and because of that, competitions started to form, and large companies wanted to sponsor the superior skiers. There are many different types of competitions, from slopestyle to big mountain competitions. These competitions have taken away from the true freedom of skiing and started to put laws and rules on it.
In the mid-90s, freestyle skiing was really at a point of stagnation. From its freedom of the 70s, where it was all about creativity and doing crazy things, it kind of, gradually got broken down with more and more rules, and became a sport that there was almost a formula to do, be it moguls or aerials. There was a way to do it, and everyone was doing it, and everyone ended up looking the same.
Many companies have commoditized free skiing through movies, with some of the current leaders being Warren Miller Entertainment, Sherpa Cinemas, Poor Boy Productions, and many more. Through these movies, ski culture has been able to diffuse and become globalized. A main goal of many young, up-and-coming free skiers is to get sponsored. And for a company to sponsor them, they must have lots of recognition through either winning competitions or, more commonly, being very popular on social media. This means some of the people who are said to be the best skiers are actually just the ones who are most able to advertise themselves and integrate themselves into the popular culture. Because of the fact that free skiing is constantly being influenced by media and Western society, it is very clear that free skiing can be defined as a popular culture. In many cases, the commodification of a culture takes away from the authenticity. However, in free skiing, this is not the case, because an underlying feature of the culture is to promote new ideas. Free skiing over the years has been dynamic and changed in many ways, from the terrain they ski on to the equipment they use. But as long as the skier still has a snowy mountain, 2 skis on their feet, and a need for adventure, free skiing will remain authentic. Although skiing originated in Scandinavia, free skiing has developed new hearths in North America, such as Vail, Colorado, Park City, Utah, and Whistler Blackcomb, British Columbia. From these hearths, and also from media, hierarchical diffusion happens. New fashion trends, tricks, and styles of skiing, and many other ideas will develop from the professionals or the large companies and quickly trickle down to the recreational skier. These ideas spread much faster now than they have in the past, because now, in the 21st century, space-time has compressed. Free skiing is a thriving culture that will continue to evolve and become something that we cannot even imagine today. But one thing is for certain: free skiing will remain to be a way of life for many people in years to come.